Hey guys, what's up? It's Ruddy4 here, and we're back with some more Hearthstone. And today, we are going to be working towards the completion of the Join the Cabal quest, which will give us more packs for the new expansion, Mean Streets of Gadgetson. And today is the first day of the February season. So, first of all, we're going to go see if we've got a Warlock deck built. I think we built one last time. Just to make sure. And we do. We have our Cabal deck. So, now, what we're going to do is we're going to go... We're going to play as our Warlock deck. Hopefully, it works out. It might not. It might. Who knows? I've never been the greatest at building decks, but look at that disparity. 49 with the Hunter, 48 with my Shaman, 26 with Warlock, and 30 with my Paladin. I think my Warrior's somewhere up there, too. You know, I don't play Major Priest, and my Rogue I don't have that many wins with. It was like my first love, but, you know, after a little while, I just moved on, you know? So let's hope we get... Yep. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that, guys.
Gul'dan versus Garrosh.
We're starting as rank 24 because from last season we earned 3 stars, which got us up to 24. So we'll toss him back, keep our Knife Juggler, and Mortal Coil. That's a good one. Crystal Weaver. Okay. You gotta be careful because like, if you're drawn and you take 2 damage, I've seen people life tap to death. Like, they don't realize how much health they have, and they kill themselves. Sometimes they do it on purpose, but, you know, not always. Generally, not. But. So, let's see. We're gonna get our Succubus. No. Let's go Knife Juggler.
Put this apple on your head.
Pretty sure that was a 2-3 before, maybe 3-2. I'm not liking that. Let's take this one out. No. And a Void Walker. That's awesome.
Why do you call?
We're gonna avoid using Soulfire until a little bit later, so that we don't have to worry about discarding any of our good cards.
Do you hear its call? Listen closely.
Cthulhu. If they're actually running a Cthulhu, I might be a little bit boned.
You're
Just
in trouble now.
this is the one I was hoping it wasn't gonna get rid of, but whatever. That's okay.
Do I have to?
As you command.
We're just gonna, you know, take that one out. And then next turn, we're gonna throw out Crystal Weaver. It's gonna be next turn. We're gonna get big. What are you trying to do, Garrosh? What could you possibly do? No one's taken any damage yet. Averaging Ghoul. And then take out my... I mean... Okay.
Listen closely.
That's what I was hoping for.
Corruption. Total power.
As the master wishes.
I've got 2 5/4s on the battlefield on turn 5, and they don't really have anything they can do about it. So it's gonna be roll time. So next turn, we'll play Shadow Bolt, and then probably, depending on what they do, Soulfire to Garrosh.
War Chief.
Okay. And now they can take out all of my creatures. But they didn't make sense. That makes sense, you know. Ooh. Yeah, that's happening. That's okay that I lose those because
A paltry
there is nothing wrong with taking those out, because now, unless they've got a charger or they've got, you know, something in there. Yeah. I figured an execute would come into play, but that's okay. Unless they've got 2 of them, which they don't, and now they'll take 5 damage unless they're going to swing at my face. Or they do that, which will take 3, so, you know, that's okay. Okay, Direwolf Alpha. Not bad. And a Knife Juggler.
Put this
Okay.
apple on your head.
That's what I like to see.
X marks the spot.
I have an axe to grind.
Time is money, friend.
Okay. Now that is what that's gonna be awesome. And see, with Auction Master Beardo, which is pretty cool,
Pass me that
You know.
arc light spanner.
my hero power recharges after I cast a spell, which is pretty freaking sweet, gotta say. I might lose this one, but that's okay, because I got to showcase Auction Master Beardo, who's pretty badass, you know. So we've got Dark Peddler, or we could play another Cold Light Oracle. I think I want Dark Peddler.
Buying or selling.
Oh yeah, Voidwalker.
Why do you call?
And then let's give her +2 +2. Right, end turn. And now, I mean, they'll still have lethal damage on the board after they take out my taunt, but it slows them down a little bit. Yeah, my Warlock. Not the best Warlock player, clearly. You know, I can do a passable job, but Warlock definitely is a little bit more difficult to play for somebody with my playstyle, because I like to play more, you know, just scare creatures out there, deal damage, some spells to augment the creatures, and maybe some direct damage, and that's how, you know, that's how you're gonna win. With, you know, with Warlock, it's kind of hard to play that way, which, you know, but of the other 2 options, which are Mage and Priest, Warlock is the best option,
Versus Gul'dan.
because I hate
Your
priests.
soul shall be mine.
This
Your nightmare.
This is legitimately the best starting hand I could have had. So, first turn, we are going to throw out Dark Peddler because it'll give us a 1-cost card in our hand that we can have discarded by Succubus if it gets there. Otherwise, we might, just end up playing everything. Dark Peddler's a pretty good card anyway. It's a 2/2. I think another Blood Imp is going to be our way to go here. The egg would have been cool, but I don't think it has taunt, so... So here, we're going to toss out a Voidwalker plus a Blood Imp.
Deal.
And turn. And beef one of our creatures up, And then next turn I think we'll go with, Demon Fire on this guy over here, and then a Flame Imp.
I'll get right on it.
Deal.
And then I'll take him out.
As you command.
Hit there. This I think is gonna be a good one here. Next turn we'll throw out Crystal Weaver, because that is currently, Crystal Weaver would give us +1 on him, and him, which gives us like 10 damage on the board. So unless obviously they clear some of it with their hand, and there's definitely a possibility for that, but as we're sitting right now. Man.
Almost out of time.
They just take a while to take their turns.
So many possibilities.
Okay, and they just totally missed their turn entirely. That is okay with me.
Total corruption, total power.
Because now we just do one of these, these, and we want to keep this guy stealth because. Okay, well they left. That's great. But I want to keep my Blood Imp stealth until it's absolutely necessary. Like if I would need. That is a lot of gold and a lot of noise. If I had needed the
You have some skill.
if I had needed the gold from the damage, sorry, not the gold. If I had needed that damage to win, like from the imp, I would have definitely used it. I would have attacked with him, but I keep him stealth for as long as possible because
Your soul shall be mine.
it's gonna end up being the better play. Oh man, Auction Master Beardo right off the bat. So what's going on here is we're going to... Now rogues usually have good turn 1 strats. But I guess not. So what we're gonna do is we're going to Knife Juggler, and then we're gonna Direwolf Alpha next turn. So we're gonna get 2. Well, we're gonna get a damage from the ability plus 3 damage on the attack, unless they do that. you know, that's always a possibility.
I know, master.
Okay then. Guess it's turn 2 we have to worry about, really. I'm surprised. Well, yeah. The keeping a backstab in reserve for early removal is it's a good idea. Just in case. So. That is. Yeah. That just happened. Let's get our Cold Blade Oracle out there, and we get Dark Peddler plus Blood Imp. So now we got 2 Blood Imps out. Well, 2 Blood Imps in our hand, and next turn we can put both of them out onto the field and really allow to. Because what I'm thinking is we go Dark Peddler plus 2 Blood Imps unless the
One shot, one kill.
one cost that we get out there is actually like a really good card. But no idea if we're gonna make it that long. So yeah. Come on here. Okay, so Dark Peddler.
Buying or selling.
Now. Okay, so see, we're gonna definitely go with Voidwalker rather than a second Blood Imp, and then Blood Imp here. So this will hopefully, because they could either, it would take 2 of their creatures no matter what to get rid of this, unless they have something that beefs one of the creatures they or buffs the creatures they got. So, you know.
You're not that sharp.
Learn the shadow lessons.
Okay. What are these from? Are these Mean Streets? I think these are Mean Street. That is a Mean Streets of Genson. So now they can take it out with that. Which they were gonna lose a card no matter what. Or lose a card. I mean, yeah, I guess it's a card, but so here is where we go. We're gonna go Mortal Coil. Kill that. See what we get on the draw. And then you know, I guess we're just gonna go Blood Imp plus Auction Master Beardo, because you know it's kind of a little bit of a necessary evil if you ask me. Just do that turn. So all our guys are gonna end up getting buffed. So and they can't take out all of our cards. So and they're gonna return that to my command. That's okay. Next turn, we can get out Dread Infernal, which will be pretty cool. It's just the end of my turn. Yeah. Come on here. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna chance it with a Doomguard. Okay, that's actually not the worst thing that could have happened there. So here, that one plus, yeah, let's take one of them out. And turn. So they both buffed him. That's pretty cool. So now they can't take it out unless they, they use something else to do it. And they just spent, oh my. They must have nothing in their hand if they're using Sprint on turn 7 for all of their mana. They must really have nothing. So now it's time for a Crystal Weaver.
Total corruption, total power!
Plus a Demon Fire on this one. So now we're gonna hit that one with Dark Peddler. Hit that, use that right there. and then just swing. Don't want to make it any easier, so we're not gonna put out Flame Imp. It's a little bit too much. So we should have. Okay, so they can take out. I mean, they could take out my Blood Imp, rather. My Blood Imp. I mean. Okay. That just. Don't know why. Okay. That was great. And they're just gonna attack. That made a whole lot of sense. Okay.
Why do you call?
Time is money, friend.
I don't want to waste the blood imp, so we're just
Any
gonna.
price. Paltry task.
Sure, send the little guy.
So, I mean, we're little. Right now, there's a chance we could win. There's definitely a chance we could win. It's not very good, but we could do it. And then they've got. So that. Oh, they're not even gonna attack. Oh man. They done messed up. They done hecked up.
Total power.
That was. Oh, that was awesome. Okay, so first of all, we are going to.
A paltry task.
We're going to just
Any price.
kill him on him. We want to
Sure,
keep
send the
our.
little guy.
As you command.
No time.
We want to keep our taunt minion pristine.
For Najatar.
But. Oh crap! Oh no!
Ready for action.
You know what? To be honest, I may have lethal damage on the board, and I know for a fact they don't. Oh, why wouldn't they? Okay, that makes no sense, but whatever. Let's just not have to waste any damage on him.
No time.
Attack there. Attack there.
At
And
any
attack
price.
that one. And there's victory number 2. Look at that. Okay, so now we've hit rank 23. And we... Yes, okay.
My potions will grant you untold power.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they just didn't, like, show up. So this is probably going to be the last episode we got. Or, not the last episode. Last battle we've got for this episode. You know. So we're going to, you know. We're going to hope we win the last one. Hope we win the last one of the day.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan.
Now, if they're a
Your
proficient
soul
player,
shall be mine.
they're going to crush me.
I am your nightmare.
And we throw back anything higher than 3 in all spells. Okay, so this isn't bad. So now, you know, we're gonna go Knife Juggler. Unless they got something turn 1, which, I mean, you could have a Soul Fire, but I don't know. I think that'd be a little risky. Now, Knife Juggler. Which they could have like a Mortal Coil or a Soul Fire or something like that to get rid of that. I wouldn't want to waste a Soul Fire on something that's on turn 2, and they're gonna life tap. Okay. I mean, can see why, but you know. Nope. I want you, and then next turn we'll get you out. Or you know, maybe that one.
Hey, catch!
Man, they must be just really strapped for cards to play. So next turn we'll throw out our Cold Light Oracle. Or maybe, actually no, because we can get out 2 cards for the price of 1, so we're going to go out Dark Peddler plus our 1 cost that we discover. And see how that works out. Man. Did they just, like, not want to win here? Now, I have personally been in a battle that has taken,
Buying or selling.
more than that has taken more than the entirety of a more than a deck. Like we drew through our both players drew through their decks, and then you know we both ended up
Catch!
almost dying. I lost that one, but you know, it's so much, you know, it's kind of, it's fun, but it's not when that happens, because you end up just, oh man. Well then, that's a good way to clear the board. But you know,
Job's done.
and then we draw ourselves another cold and a Blood Imp. Yes.
My hand is too full.
And then they're burning up their own cards because they don't have any. What
I feel icky.
is there? Just something?
I feel icky.
Do they always do? Do they just like overload their hand on purpose, and they just lost a 5-4 taunt card? That's ridiculous. Just why would you do that? I don't even know.
Do I have to?
And then we'll just, I don't care that I'm gonna take 2 damage. I'm gonna draw a card. It's all about card draw. Because I'm going to end up dealing more damage to them, you know, by drawing a card than, you know, if I didn't draw a card. If I didn't use that Mortal Coil and take that 2 damage. Because currently, what is that, 5 plus the 4 from
The
Soulfire?
gates are open.
Okay. I mean, a little bit of a hitch in the plan there. So now, what I'm gonna do
Put this apple on
is
your
I'm
head.
gonna throw out a Knife Juggler, play Sense Demons, Succubus, Doomguard. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's not bad. And now I'm gonna toss out a Soulfire here. And we just lost our Doomguard, dang. That's okay.
As you command.
I've still got plenty of damage on the board to win this one.
The gates are open.
Should have, and they just throw down another one of those. So, you know, might be cutting it a little close. Yeah, you're gonna have to attack that. So that was a little bit of a waste of a card. Just saying. Okay. Now here we go.
Summon me. A paltry task.
You're in trouble now.
And then
Catch!
we just attack with these 2. They're sitting at 1. I'm sitting at 16. They can take out my Doom. They can take out every card I've got and I'll still be able to win. Because they're sitting at 1. Drain, yeah. You better pull out both those.
Go.
Both drain lives if they've got more than one. Because... Okay. I haven't seen a
Do I
Demolisher in actually quite a while.
As the master wishes.
Finish him off with my Doom Guard. And there is win number 3 for the night. 3 out of 4 today. That's not too bad. And we get a bonus star. So we join the Cabal. So won the episode today by opening the 2 packs we got from joining the Cabal. And
Last, a powerful disciple.
they,
Together we will rule Gadget Zan.
So in one episode, we made it back to where we were last month. So now we're gonna go open a couple packs that we got from that quest. Okay. See, these kind of cards are gonna be super cool because rather than being just one card or one class card, it's 3 classes that are all within one one group, and that's just super cool because that gives you a lot more diversity within your Whoa. So this shaman card is gonna be sweet. It's high. It's and then Mark of the Lotus, man. This actually could be pretty cool. But like this one, I got another Cabal Courier. It's a rare. I'm probably gonna end up just breaking that down. For Dust because, well, I don't really need anything else at the moment. Yeah, the new Streets of Gadgetzan update is super cool. If you guys don't play Hearthstone, I strongly encourage you to try it out. It's a great game. It's a great card building game. If you play Magic, Hearthstone is basically an online equivalent, other than obviously, Magic Online. And Hearthstone has a ton of new options. It's got a ton of cool cards, a ton of cool mechanics. It's a great game. And if you haven't played it, I strongly suggest you guys check it out. But that's it for today, guys. Hope you're enjoying. See y'all next time.